Anyway, I'm supposed to do this fucking dungeon. Yesterday I queued for a random dungeon like a fucking dipshit. And not what I wanted to do at all. So today, what the fuck is my keybind? Pre-made groups, dungeons. This is gonna be the Azure Vault normal. Pyromancer. Idiot. Private. Well, what does private do? Only visible to friends and guild mates. You can't, like, put a password? Stupid. Look at that. We got a 445 tank. A 429 shaman. Back to Final Fantasy. This guy. Just a yoked tank. Oh, yeah. He said he'd be down. He said, I'm geared. Look at the Shadow Flame. Lifebound boots. Lifebound trousers. Excuse me? What the fuck are those? Last patch gear? Another druid. It's crafted gear. It keeps up with current crafting patterns now. Do you guys think crafting and stuff is way better now? How do you guys like the kind of conjunction that occurs between different professions in order to get the gear you want? I think it's kind of cool. How, like, you kind of, like, have to interact with one another, or you can, and, like, do that stuff. It's also kind of complicated, I feel. Oh, fair enough. It's slightly better than last X pack. Okay, okay. All right, I'm the healer. I'm the healer now. I am the healer. I'm just curious if everyone that's in this group is watching the stream. I know Nightwind is. I know Tagara is. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that it's like a group. I want to see Cool Dragon. Is that a druid form? Okay, I'm just going to say this right now. If I'm getting dream stuff spoiled for me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Let's go in this dungeon. Show us your Dildowing. You like that shit? Oh, hold on. I actually have to step away for 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. We can go in. We can go in. Logitech makes great keyboards, dude. So before I decided to start getting like compact keyboards, which Logitech also makes, I had what was the Logitech G810 Orion? And that keyboard fucking slaps, dude. That keyboard fucking slaps, dude. Yeah, really, really great keyboards from Logitech. No, please stay on camera. Stop, red hair. You stop it. Probably won't need it. Oh, chill out. I'm a fucking idiot healer, okay? Don't be saying we won't need it. All right, here we go. Thanks, Tomcat. Holy fuck, that's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
Be wary.
Holy shit.
My vault is many things, but harmless is not one of them.
What the fuck?
These whelplings proceed.
Dude, I don't think I've seen that name in like 5-6 years, it feels like. What the fuck?
Their gaze pierces all. If they see you, all the sundered flame have been delved into my vault.
What the fuck?
They do not understand.
Bolsterino too? 27?
Like old
powers
times.
they meddle with.
I am out of range.
So I'm just gonna DPS.
Once, my beloved
Whoa.
Malagos gifted me with arcane seeds. I planted them here. A little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to prune it.
Huh. I like this dungeon. This is cool. Syndragosa being here is so sad. Koresh is the original ethereal homeworld that was destroyed by a Void Lord. Correct. So you're saying that there's a highly dependent race on arcane energy connections and shifting landscapes with arcane currents that you see in Northrend and also in Dragonflight. I wonder if the Titans don't attract Void Lords to planets for a reason. The whole Koresh story for me was always but not told everything. Wow, this boss is dead.
There is
Okay,
no
well,
sign of
we
the
got
sun's
some,
flame
we have gamers.
Come,
We have
this way.
gamers. The boss is dead. I didn't do anything. I just read chat the whole time. That's remarkable. Yo, do you need those shoulders? Are those even tradable? Of course you don't need them. Can I have that? Oh my god, World of Warcraft. Let's go. That's something you can't do in Final Fantasy. So we take those. We take those, baby. Let's go, baby. Please go back to the face cam only. Chat doesn't know what they really want. Oh, red.
The location of my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this power.
Look at this dungeon. Look at the...
While a marvel to behold, I am unsure of what effects it will have on your mortal form. Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
You got a parkour? I don't get it. Yeah, let's do what most groups would do, because otherwise I'm gonna come into this next time and not know what to do. Thanks, Allison. It feels good to switch it up. You know, I play a lot of Final Fantasy. I play a lot of RuneScape.
Since the majority of
so it just feels good to play something different.
Flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tomes.
Can we get more of this, please?
Just what to do with you.
This is S tier. This arcane simulacrum interaction with Syndragosa is fucking S tier. Please, can I have more of this? Please, please, please. This is fucking sick, dude. It's so cool. Uh-oh. Wild magic. That doesn't seem good. Saturated with arcane, a random effect will apply on expiration. Oh. Increasing players' haste by 5% within 10 yards, increasing enemies' haste by 10% within 10 yards. Well. Stay with friends. Wait a second, is that the time what anomaly? The chronomatic anomaly? That's like what we fought in the Nightwell. Which makes sense, because the Nightwell is arcane energy. And inside the Nightwell are the souls of elves. I don't know if you guys knew that, by the way, but yeah. So the Nightwell is, it's not just powered by ley energy. It has souls of the dead in it. So yeah, that's kind of weird. Most magic seems to be like playing off of the soul or something. The runes in this book suggest it can take you to the middle of the ring within the crystal chambers. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm a little flapping book. That's probably what I have been doing. I just didn't notice. Nighthold is the best raid of all time, in my opinion, dude. I know some people are going to say Ulduar and stuff. Okay, I didn't play that current. But I'm just saying Nighthold was just... It's actually a lot like Ulduar. If you consider the flexibility in your choices for, like, which bosses you wanted to fight. Because you could fight, like, what's his name? Kronos? Fucking... What the fuck was his name? Kronos? You could fight that Dreadlord. Tichondrius. That was a banger fight. You could fight High Botanist Talarn. Well, I think you had to fight the Blade Master lady at the front in the courtyard. Okay, well I don't even. Yes, Croesus. Yes. Thank you, Croesus.
So beautiful.
Yeah, Vectis
so
was gross.
powerful.
Yeah. I progged Vectis. It sucked. I did not like Vectis. Uldir was my last prog tier. I have not done any prog, not even a little bit since then. My last boss was Gahoon. A Titan-made old god, basically. So, you know. That was the time where I called it. Uldir was something, yeah. Prophet Zul was dope, though. Prophet Zul was pretty cool. That was a sick fight.
No, no, no! Mine! It is all mine! Take care of them!
Arcane
Slash
Thief.
you!
Zul was fucking scary. Yeah, Zul knew some shit.
My treasure!
He was one of my favorite characters, for sure. One of the best characters out of
Poor
BFA, in my
Azure
opinion.
Blade. I do not blame her.
Dildowing, let's go.
I should have thought of her before.
He just controlled you? Oh, yeah. It's not the first time.
Door.
I require a target.
Yeah.
I sense a breach behind it.
And said, okay, kill
The
yourself.
flame must be this way.
Yep. I've seen some arcane beings they were using control on me as well outside. They're really leaning into it. Not even a little bit. No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. For the Sundered Flame. For the Sundered Flame.
Apart if you have to.
Who are the Sundered Flame again?
I will expose whatever secrets she locked away within these vaults.
So these are Primalist forces, presumably?
Must not break the final seal. The consequences
Classic guild died in Uldir.
dire.
Fuck that raid.
Please, hurry.
Oh, your guild from Classic, like, made it all the way to Uldir and then died? They're a splinter faction of Drakthir? Got it. Sarkra took some Drakthir at the end of the Drak starting zone. Right. I forgot about that. It's been a while. Right. Honestly, I too wish FF14 had more voice acting. There's just no comparison there. WoW put so much budget into voice acting nearly everything. It's something that I actually forgot about World of Warcraft. Because when I went to Final Fantasy, one of the things that people enjoyed a lot about my playthrough was that I voiced all the characters when they didn't have voices, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't think I would ever do it for a game. I don't know, maybe I would do it for a game again. Fuck it. I mean, I read quest text out loud, but
I must get closer.
hey, there's that same thing that's on the Eye of Aman'Thul, I think. That pattern right there on the roof, I'm pretty sure that's on the Eye of Aman'Thul, or something extremely similar to it. It's like, it seems to be like planets and then maybe like trajectories or something. I've seen it before, a couple times for sure. I think that was also on the orb. It's similar to what was on the orb when we confronted Ashara and released N'Zoth. But I don't know. Could be nothing. Yeah, the orb from Ashara room. Yeah, Kanab. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that pattern's like on the... That pattern means something. Maybe the ley lines are... Maybe the ley lines could be part of... You know, if this whole thing is a prison, the ley lines very well could be part of it. And that's not far-fetched at all. There's a literal network of ley lines all over the world that the Blue Dragons have literally like directed. You know? Have you done Azure Span yet? I'm doing this as a part of it. So I'm actually doing this dungeon because this is where I'm at in the story. Yeah. So I'm here with Sindragosa, which is I mean I think it's been really good so far. Oh, this is that Talash person, right? Talash, sorry to have to do this.
I am out of range.
Hello? Oh.
Her secrets will be mine. Lies.
Her secrets will be mine.
We are
She
too
lies.
late. Oh.
What's this? Got some gear? Let's go. That's fucking huge. Thank you very much. What did he just say? Her secrets will be mine. She lies. Ice. Did she send you enough? Who's he talking about?
Mother.
He's talking about Sindragosa? Verse mastery or crit mastery? Or crit verse? I think verse mastery. No, verse is kind of terrible. I'm gonna go heavy crit, low verse. Bye, Pyro. Proceed onward. The runes in this book suggest it can take you to Sindragosa's lament. I wonder how many new players are thinking, who the fuck is this Sindragosa person? They'll never know the torment we endured. Yeah. Let me tell you, I had to do it when I was farming for Invincible. You can't skip that, so I'd make a lockout there. Let Pyro look. Umbral skull. So this is kind of interesting. Yo, he's got crystal wings, dude. Holy fuck. Umbral skull. Umbral is like darkness, though. This is Cindy's boy? I don't remember. This makes me sad, though. This is Cindy's, son? Oh. And we're about to kill him? That's kind of fucked up. The dragon! It is sad! Poor boy. I know he went, I get it, he's crazy, but... This is, you know what, dude? You know who I blame for this? I blame the suffering of these creatures on the Titans. And I mean that! Alright, let's kill this fucking thing. What is that? What the fuck? Oh, right, you're that big dog thing from Owner on Plains, I think. Can I can pet it?
My agony is yours.
Nice. No, I'm petting him again. The Azure Vault, wow. We'll come back on Heroic and then Mythic at some point. Shoulders. I already got shoulders.
dear.
Yo, both people got shoulders. What the
He
fuck?
knew that wild
Crit
magic
mastery
was
and speed on
dangerous,
those ones.
but he meddled with it anyway.
You can just keep
By the
it. You can just
time
keep
we
it for your,
found
like your
him,
own dismantle or sell
could
or something.
not
I
stop
appreciate
the
it though.
growth.
I'll take the pieces that I need, but you
placed him
guys
in
definitely
stasis
keep
until I could
the
find
other
the
stuff.
proper cure.
I gotta listen to this.
And
She put him in
then
stasis.
I was gone.
My dear one, he knew that wild magic was
Champion.
dangerous. He meddled with it anyway.
You did what was needed.
By the time we found him,
ended
he could
his
not stop
suffering.
the growth.
Thank you.
So I put him in stasis.
I am but a simulacrum. But once, I was a mother as well.
Oh.
Please, leave me to mourn.
That's tough.
You are a fascinating one.
Little shift in tone there. All right.
A pleasure.
Oh, she can teleport you around this place
We
too
will
now. That's
meet
fucking
again.
dope.
I'm so
Oh, the ping system, by the way, is nuts. I thought I had that assigned to a key. How do you do that? Ping system. It's literally right there. Press the ping key, so it's in my key bindings. Ping system. Ping. Mouse button 5. What's that? What the fuck do I have that bound to? It's mouse 5. Okay, let me put it this way. That is not working. So we're gonna... Is this fucking key just not assigned on my fucking mouse? What? Scroll wheel? Clicky mouse wheel? No, I use my middle mouse. I have like a DPI switch. Oh, that's why. It's a fucking DPI switch. Dumbass. I'd probably have to go in and change that in the settings. It's G by default. Yeah, I have G bound. So a lot of my bindings are in use. Someone left? Oh. Oh, I guess. GG, time for food. Oh, gotcha. Thank you so much for joining. Dude, are these new... Dude. What the fuck? Are these... Is this new? I mean, I know it's relatively new, but is it... Your stream froze for me? Oh, well, I think that's a you thing. But I see you looking at me in game. If stream froze for anyone, reload. That's new Moonkin shit from this week? Dope. Alright, I'm not gonna look anymore. Thank you guys very, very much for joining. If I could call upon you again for the next one, I would appreciate that. If you're around, but if not, thank you for helping me with this one. We fucking just nuked that dungeon. That was kind of crazy. Okay, let's go turn this in. What, Knight? What? Someone catch me up on this. How come you're back? Because BlizzCon. Draenei Warlocks don't make sense? Are you kidding me? Is that a fucking joke? Minari. Are you like, what? I'm confused. You could be a Minari Lightforged? Yeah, you can be a Lightforged Dreadlord as well. Yeah, the Minari were the first Warlocks. Yeah. The Eridar literally were the ones that did it first, so I don't know. Yeah, well, I'll want to do that.
Well met, my young friend.
Necklace. Oh, none of these are fucking...
So much yet to be done. Greetings,
Okay,
young
so
one.
that was that. Well, that was freaking sad.
It
I've-
seems the mortal races have flourished.
Wait, why am I not actually hugging? Why don't you actually do a hug? Dang. FFXIV's emotes are pretty S tier. Why don't my character actually hug them? Quest gear will be trash. Oh, I know. This weapon skin collection has more to the eye than what you just saw? Do you mean like the one-handers? Or is there something else I can look at? Syndragosa, that Syndragosa? Yeah, the Syndragosa. The Syndragosa. Yeah. A simulacrum of her. Not really her, to clarify. Camp Antonitis. Meet Syndragosa in the archives. Oh, I'm missing a quest over here. It's like a, yeah, it's just like a oh, you could say a Horcrux, yeah, it's similar enough. A simulacrum, as it were. God, not again! Well, aren't we an excitable bunch? What brings you to the archives? We're looking for information on our captivity at the hands of the blue dragon Malygos. Ah, perhaps I can be assistance after all. Enough talk. We demand answers, Phantom. You're so impatient, Talash.
What flight do you
You're a very
hail
jumpy
from?
bunch. It's no wonder your companions have yet to find anything. These books were meant for blue eyes only. However, my presence should suffice in allowing for some of the more pertinent tomes to divulge their secrets. Search the archive for Malygos' notes.
I appreciate your aid.
No worries, Crass. Happy that you're here now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Let's check this tome right here. Ancient book. For blue eyes only. Blue eyes, white dragon? My research into stasis magic continues apace. Neltharian's enquiries are relentless, though he will not say why. Malygos studying stasis magic. My brother is upset. Something about a calamity befalling his world? He grows ever more distant. His work, rather. A calamity befalling his work? Question mark. He grows ever more distant. Let's see. Neltharion is beside himself. He says it's all falling apart. That it's too soon, Executus. That they need to be held. To be contained. It is done. His creations are in stasis. I've done my best to ensure they remain undisturbed. Oh, the Drakthir. Yeah, us being... Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So, Neltharion... So, Malygos put them in stasis for Neltharion. Okay.
You are a fascinating
You have the
one.
answers you seek, yet you do not look content. I'm sorry.
Do not...
I do not believe any of this. Lies! All lies! You wanted us locked away in cages.
Young one, I assure you I had no idea. Nor did the rest of my flight.
Liar! You weren't even real! Merely a spell! Yet another falsehood. I'll find what you are hiding, illusion! And when I do, the world will know the truth.
My beloved Malygos. Why
What?
did you inflict such pain on so many?
He went crazy. Great
Forgive
question.
me. I was distracted. You wish to
That was before he
continue
went
your
mad.
research. Allow me to unlock the rest of these tomes for you.
Is this optional lore?
Well met, my young friend.
What do you mean unlock the rest of these tomes? I can't read them.
I am ready to serve.
Is she part of the Azure Dragonflight? Yeah, Syndragosa is a very important part of the Blue Dragonflight. Eating Azure Span. Winter Spring. Wait, that wasn't there before. Was I supposed to do this quest before? Or is that the follow-up quest? This almost seems like I should have done this before I went into the dungeon. I'm fucking confused. What is going on?
It seems the mortal races have flourished.
Why does it say there's a fucking quest on my map? I'm so confused. Winter Spring. Is it above me? It's part of a later quest line. It's been bugged for a few weeks now. Oh. Fuck! Are you playing WoW again? Yes. Okay. Okay, well, let's move on then. It's really annoying that that keeps telling me that I have unspent dragon riding glyphs. Because I don't have enough to spend them. So, it's really annoying. I saw Pyro almost go full sarcasm. Yes, you did. Ha, yes, you did. But I held back, though, and I'm proud of myself for that. Taro knows me. Yeah. It was pretty clear in my eyes that I wanted to be sarcastic. Nordico, the all-remembering.
This land is full
Water
of curiosities. Be cautious. This
Ask
land
the
is
locals.
teeming with magic.
Achievement progress into the archives. Calicos is wise to seek the Tuskar's counsel. They have generations of experience with this land. Many are resting here on their way to their various camps across the span. Ask around. One of them must know about local ley lines.
Be careful. The Tuskar will talk your ears off if you let them.
Yeah, I don't intend to, but I probably will be forced to. We'll see. Now we need a Pyro stream where he just talks in, OWO speak the whole time? No. No.
I have plenty to offer.
Curriculnut. The Whale Bringer. What a fucking name. I've soon made him extremely happy that you're back. Get to see a better Theorycraft videos again. Just got done watching your most recent WoW video. Glad to be back in the swing of seeing your videos pop up again. Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you guys for watching them. I think Jay can... I think I speak for both of us when I say that the response to the WoW videos has been pretty amazing. Like, the one for BlizzCon having like 50k views is pretty nuts. I don't think I've put out a video that's had 50k views in a long time. So... yeah, I really appreciate it. I know that it definitely keeps our editor motivated too, so.
Mean what now? Lake lines? You mean rivers? What nonsense are you on about?
One brings shadow, one brings the whale.
Oh, your wares may be better than mine.
Titans coming, no chance to fail. What's up, Joko Mupat? Joko Mupat. Joko Mupat. Joko Mupat.
Well now, you're certainly a surprise.
I don't remember the ice of the mountains reaching so far west. I wonder if it spread south all the way to Imbu. I'm looking for pockets of concentrated magic in the Azure span. I don't remember the ice of the mountains reaching so far west. Curious. You incarnates?
Now,
There's magic in the land everywhere. It's in every rock, plant, animal. Why, the legend of Foxrose Fortos goes, there once was...
Go
who
on.
might you...
Go on. What the fuck? I like wanted to hear that. You forgot. Lost our train of thought. Relatable.
Who speaks before
I'm looking for
me?
crystals, purple crystals, in caves.
Oh, the Gleam Coves! Yes, they're everywhere. We try not to disturb them. Chieftain Panoliak knows more about that kind of thing.
Their voices are so great.
Panoliak passed, remember? Berne's chieftain now.
Ah, that's right. She was here with the funeral caravan not long ago. You just missed her.
Okay.
Come, tell us.
Brenna's
the
your best
tale.
bet. Catch up with Brenna near the Big Tree Hills. You should catch up with Brenna. Her caravan passed through. Okay.
With that dragon, you'll catch up with them in no time.
They said, who is the primogenitor to the blue dragon flight back here? And someone said, Syndragosa. Wait, no. Malygos? Kieran Tor instructor. Correct! When can we unlock them as playable? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say it couldn't happen. But I don't think it's super likely to happen necessarily. But it could happen. I thought you gave up on this game like 2 years ago. I did, yeah. It was in a pretty fucking bad state. And with what I saw at BlizzCon, I think I'm willing to give it a chance again.
Hang in there.
I've heard good
hon.
stuff about Dragonflight.
You're
I just
no
never
good
went
to
through
Norok
past Oneron Plains because
Norok.
kind of became a little boring to me. Oneron Plains was not exactly the most enjoyable zone for me. But yeah, after BlizzCon, considering Metzen came out and basically hinted at the possibility for like some of my most like crazy long-standing lore theories for this game to potentially be true, you know, it's kind of hard to stay away. I mean, I can just never forget that rant. Yeah, you shouldn't. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
What brings you here?
I don't really care if you can't
I'm
forget it if you mean that in a bad way,
This is
frankly.
no time to chat.
But
Our caravan was ambushed by gnolls. They took half my people, and many left are seriously wounded.
Came from the heart.
We can talk once my brothers and
pretty
sisters
upset.
are safe.
I was pretty upset. And a lot of people agreed, evidently. But the gnolls were ruthless in their assault. They hit us hard and fast and took everything that wasn't nailed down.
Next time, I'll bring...
No more waiting. I must save Norok.
You express what
Hanu,
many of us
wait.
felt? I heard a lot of that.
Stranger,
I heard a lot of
I'd
that.
appreciate any help you can offer us.
Yeah, and people get angry. What a concept, you know? Who would dare to get angry, you know? I mean, this idea, this bullshit ass fucking double standard that people have when they watch streamers that fucking have meltdowns like you guys never fucking almost broke controllers playing video games, you fucking sweaty nerd morons. Like, come on. We all get fucking mad about things. Come on, dude. It's just one of those things, like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking tell you I never almost broke a fucking Game Boy SP in half. Come on, dude. Like, never threw a controller. Like, you're full of shit if you act like you never get fucking mad, so... The people that act like it's just unacceptable because it's anger, they can go fuck off. I've been losing my shit to my friends about Destiny lately. Good. I guess... I don't know if that's... Oh, in a bad way. Yeah, so good. Yeah, they've been bad. They've been fucking shitty over there at Bungie. I uninstalled Destiny after that. Yeah, that's a game that, based on what they're doing right now in their company, I'm not gonna play it. Simple as. I got mad at the Mage Tower and Legion a couple times. Borium, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. That's such a relatable fucking statement. What happened at Destiny? Pretty sure they, didn't they just like lay off a bunch of fucking people? And then announce, what did they do? I can't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head. Imagine getting angry and you're being recorded. Wild. Yeah, and people are sitting there, you know, poking the bear. Like, you know, Mage Tower. I looked that up when I found out it had a book mount that I want. Bungie did do a huge layoff. They laid off 100 staff, including their main composer of the soundtrack. Yeah. People who have been at the company since before Halo. Yeah, while reporting record profits. While reporting record fucking profits. Yeah. That's tough. Classic hardcore can make you want to punch your fucking monitor. Oh, I bet. I bet. Dude, I was reading the lore in 7th grade. My English paper was on WoW characters. This game's lore has been such a big part of my life. Read all the books I could get my hands on during some of the hardest times of my life. I was so devastated seeing how they handled the lore the past few years. Same. Same. I mean, I wasn't writing about it in school, but, like, it's definitely a setting that you could. I'm new to the stream and I've been seeing some of your YouTube videos. Thanks for stopping by. I'm curious about your A&R theory. Is there, like, a summarized version I can find somewhere? Yes and no. There are many videos that try to encompass all of the evidence to support the idea, but it's very difficult to try to put it all in one video. Maybe that could be an editing undertaking that Jay and I could look into. It's tough though, because I have said so many things about A&R over time that, like, I can't even remember all of the things that I've said. So, or all the things that I've found. I can't remember them. I mostly just remember the things that I guess maybe I think are the most important. But yeah, that's tough. Some of the most recent videos I would say are pretty good when I'm, like, hearkening back on some of the theories, but yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. Make it a playlist? Yeah, maybe we should do that. Maybe that's what we should do. Yeah, I definitely could structure a playlist. Just name it Why A&R is a Bitch and just publish it as that. I think we could probably get that off the ground. Just go with that. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Yeah, I mean, I love WoW. You know, it's one of those things where it was just in a state, and it's not completely out of that state in my opinion yet, but for a long time that it wasn't just that the game was tough. It was what they were doing at the company. So, you know, a lot has changed over there at Blizzard in the last 2 years. That's become really evident, especially I think after the acquisition. So, you know, I think making a permanent decision in your life and never being willing to change your mind on it when it's something that it is possible for you to change your mind on, I don't really like that thought process. I think believing that you have to stay resolute to a decision and not being able to change your mind is really fucking stupid. I think that's very, like, tunnel vision, closed-minded behavior. So people that try to act like coming back and playing this after the shit I said about it is like doesn't make sense, like, that's ridiculous, you know? Things change, time changes, feelings change, companies change. So, it is what it is. Yeah, life's too short to just hold permanent grudges, bro. Like, do you want to be so fucking miserable that, like, once you decide that that you don't like something, like, you just permanently never will like it again? You'll never give it a chance again? It's just stupid. It's like, if you go through your life, like, treating everything like that, man, you're gonna miss a lot of fucking cool shit. So, just saying. Okay, here we go. Howling in the big trees. We'll need to be at least as cunning as these gnolls if we want to recover what they stole. Okay, so these are renewed proto-drake finned jaw. Okay. Okay, Darkener is flanked by a dozen hyenas. Okay, I don't really care too much about what's going on with this Iskara right here. The hills are littered with insidious blade jaw traps. Okay. Weaver of Tales. I found one of Panoliak's funerary offerings mishandled and then discarded by these shade paw gnolls. It has bite marks all over it. This offering and others like it are needed for the memorial ceremony for the recently deceased Iskara chieftain. It's a travesty that something so sacred should be employed as a chew toy. Please keep an eye out for more offerings.
Be on your
These
guard.
fucking hogger motherfuckers.
So cunning and cruel.
Yo, look at these
pod
elephants. The fuck?
What troll? There are no trolls here.
Of course, Elder.
He really is. But the funny thing is I think his behaviors and his personality all came, like, technically from, like, the Titans. Like, I think he's meant to, like, represent Sargeras in a fashion, but, like, he wasn't created by him. According to, you know, according to the lore, anyway. Shadepaw Hunter, huh? We're creeping through the dense foliage, almost running into whatever the fuck that is. Holy shit. Alright. I need to kill some of these. Oh yeah, motherfucker? Land hours! The tail flukes of a lob-tailing whale. This carving symbolizes renewal. The edges of the tail were gnawed by large, sharp incisors. Yes, what that was, well, when an ancient and a mountain love each other very much. I'm out here just killing gnolls. What the fuck? Here, just go. Can I throw it at this wall? Imagine if Sargeras created Odin and then Aman'Thul subjugated him. Well, then that would mean that Sargeras would have to have been present for at least part of the ordering of Azeroth. Which, well, we don't know that to be true yet. You should have seen the cleavage on the rock face of that mountain. Why is there no music? Oh, I had it disabled. That's why there's been no music the whole fucking time. The Titans came twice, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe Sargeras visited one time when they weren't there. I don't fucking know. Because the story goes that he found out about the world after they did. So it's kind of hard to be like, yeah. So disabled? That's a crime in like 7 countries, bro. Yo. Sorry, professional streamer, by the way. Yo, I never claimed to be a professional anything. All right. Look at these dogs dancing.
Hyenas!
So I'm wondering, will this thing stop it? No, it goes over it, right over it.
Need more hyenas!
Pretty good death sounds right there. Yeah, yeah, so these people are kind of like, they're trying to live here and stuff, and I'm just coming in here and just murdering them because the Tuskar are like, I'm not really sure that I'm a fan of this. Just haven't Nessingwary them, dude. I know. Oh, I gotta use those. Time-worn chain gauntlets. Oh, cool. Oh! Bro just gave a BJ on screen. Is Classic more popular than retail? I don't know. I think. I don't know. You do what you always do. Dispense indiscriminate justice on all those who got it coming. Yeah. It's more popular with creators, but not actual members. Okay. Me, strong. What the fuck? Still waiting for my time lost proto Drake. You'll be waiting. You'll be waiting. Trap layer cure wall slain, and Bakra the bully slain. Baklavaman. In another timeline, you already have it. True. Welcome back, Night One. Potion of the Hush Zephyr. Drink to gain invisibility for 12 seconds. Dragon Isle's artifact. Common artifact, but Cataloger Jakes at the Dragon Scale base camp will reward an artifact return. Dragon Isle supplies. Experimental substance. Binds on pickup. Study to increase your Dragon Isle's alchemy knowledge. Oh, cool. Thanks, Hashbound. I'm glad you've been enjoying them. It's been fun for me to talk about it. Speculation's a little tougher in Final Fantasy sometimes. I did predict, I would say pretty goddamn close to a T, what they, except one little thing that happens at the end is someone not doing what I thought they would. But the raids, the Alliance raid series for FF14 was super fun to speculate on. One of my favorite things that I've ever speculated on, in fact. And it was a pantheon of 12 gods and what their true purpose was and who they really were. So go figure, I was really, really caught up in it. Seems to be an underlying theme happening here. Can you give a summary of the story? No, it's spoilers. I mean, basically, like, the 12 gods of mankind, of humanity, essentially finally choose to reveal themselves, and it's a mystery as to why and what they're doing and what they're going for, so it's pretty cool. Eagle feathers woven with beads and leather strings, symbolizing sound judgment. Teeth marks are evident in the leather and several beads are broken. There's thieving gnolls over here. What does that mean? The 12 feel like the polar opposite of the Titans too. Yeah, their disposition and goals, like their entire purpose is to like help guide mankind to greatness, help mankind realize their ultimate potential and realize that mankind doesn't need gods to save them, that gods are nothing without man to worship them, basically. So it's really fucking good. It's the exact opposite of the Titans, who would rather see, you know, subjugation and control and what they think is best and not what humanity, you know, needs. So, divine intervention. It's pretty cool. And the story is essentially about like what's their purpose, who were they really, and it turns out, you know, to be a pretty big thing. And I can't really say more. Medivh was an ultra powerful mage, empowered by the council of Tirisfal. So Medivh is potentially, like, I would say, besides the non-canon Medan, like the most powerful sorcerer ever. Like next to his mother Aegwynn, probably. But Medivh also probably learned to do things that your average mage couldn't, because Medivh was for a time possessed by Sargeras. Also works as a crossbow, Nolish Chutway launcher. Yo, what the fuck? That's a sick-ass model. Random blue I found on the ground? That's dope. Ashara's pretty up there, too. Yeah, I can't forget about Ashara. Medivh and Ashara are both fucking insane. You'll probably play through the next when the next expansion drops. Yeah, it's super, super good. It's like some of the best storytelling I've seen in a long time. It's very good. Hanu.
I got this. See you soon.
Snap the traps.
So long. Watch yourself. Brenna, you came.
I see you've been busy.
Norak and the others, they're in the den. Cardpaw is in there, and all these sickly gnolls.
Slow down, Hanu.
Tell me everything.
Time Rift is starting. Cool. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Hanu, rescue Norak and 3 other captured Tuskar. Track the captured Tuskar. Go in there and save their asses.
Until
Gnolls with ill intent. Ill gnolls with ill intent. Catching a strange scent on the wind. Something here isn't right. And to describe the gnolls in this cave as strange and sickly. We should learn more about what's causing this. Don't let your guard down. Despite their sickly appearance, expect them to be just as devious and dangerous. Leader of the Shadepaw Pack. Kill this motherfucker. Cardpaw is the true leader of the gnolls in this part of the forest. We've had unpleasant encounters with him in the past. This time was different. He carried a strange totem that seemed to twist his very essence. Cardpaw must be stopped and this totem recovered. I fear the gnolls are meddling in something darker than we can imagine. He's become more aggressive now that he carries a foul totem. There was no sign of our stolen hunting supplies in the Big Tree Hills. They must be in that cave. Keep an eye out for the supply containers and be prepared for anything. I would not trust the gnolls to leave the goods unprotected.
I will go with you.
No, Hanu. I will not lose you to Cardpaw. Our newfound friend is quite skilled. Trust in them.
Oh, I would love it if they had like AI with the ability to like fill the name, dude. Oh my god. Could you imagine trust in Dildowing?
You must be new here.
Time Rift, Dream Surge, for Rock Assault are timed events at the end game that give good loot. Pyro's here for the story, so it makes little sense to grind events now. Yeah. I really think that a story mode would be amazing for the game, Bardo. I think that would be great for the game. Story mode is something we were actually talking about earlier as like a potential addition for a way to like bring the story together in like a cohesive way that doesn't require you to like piece together all of this content from 10 expansions. You know, it's kind of ridiculous to expect people to do that at this point. I think that if their game design is really going to improve in the way that they are showing and say that it will, I think that their narrative design also needs to change a little bit. It sounds like it's going to. I understand that they want to sell books. I get that, but to incentivize the sale of those books by having very important, specific, and deep canon lore in them is not the way to do it. It seems kind of like a disrespect to the people who are paying to play the game. You know, you're paying to get the story of the game. Why is it existing outside of the game in paid mediums? That seems wrong to me. At any rate. So I really wish that they could find a way to really give a cohesive narrative experience that would allow people to understand the overarching narratives and themes that exist in Warcraft that don't require them to purchase additional media. I'm very blessed, and I was lucky that I had support from you guys to make things like buying, $1,000 worth of WoW books possible over the years. Most people can't do that. And thank goodness I was able to even get my hands on some of those, because there are big revelation level fucking lore in some of these books. Like Before the Storm is just crazy. So I'm super thankful that I was able to do that, and thank you guys for allowing me to do that. But it's just fucked up because most people can't fucking do that. And it's ridiculous that you would put things in those books that are as important as they are. It's a shame. It's a shame. So I hope that they can shift away from that a little bit and put more of it in the game. Apparently, War of the Scaleborns fleshes out the Incarnates way more. Yeah, we read a summarization of that, basically, and it was... there's a lot of context there. The detailed descriptions about what exactly Alexstrasza and the other dragons, how many eggs they took, potentially in the thousands of eggs. So it's kind of important to know, because there are many people who know that Alexstrasza's eggs were stolen and experimented on in Cataclysm. A lot of people know that. A lot of people don't know that Alexstrasza stole Primalist eggs and fucking did the same shit. So, it's the hypocrisy that you're starting to see kind of surface for this character. And I really wish more of that was in the game, because it's these types of instances, these types of actions of these characters that I think are really defining. It makes you realize the true level of hypocrisy that they display. And I hate to say this, but so far in this expansion, I haven't seen a single fucking second of the dragon aspects go, wait, did we fuck up? Maybe this doing the Titan stuff wasn't the best idea. I haven't seen that even once. Not once have they ever stopped to question what the things that they've done. Or show remorse. Genuinely, without being prompted, because it suits their fucking, what they're trying to get done at the moment. Oh, Alexstrasza, that we can have peace. Yeah, we should have talked about that before you locked me in prison for thousands of years, Alexstrasza. I don't exactly blame Razageth for being pissed off. We had different opinions, so you locked me in prison for this whole time, and now you want to have peace? I don't think so. I cannot blame the Incarnates for what they've done. Not even a shred. Yeah, it's another situation where the Pantheon, the little group, is being fucking tyrants to the originals, Might want to keep playing the campaign to see more context. No, I figured I was just going to stop the campaign right here. Well, that's one of the questions, I think, Lammy. Are they even capable of it? I think that's one of the most frightening questions that you have to ask yourself is this brainwashing? Is this ordering that's happened so deep that that's why they don't do it? They can't comprehend even doing that? To be fair, the Incarnates were also doing full-on false flag attacks on innocent settlements. True. It's not like they were completely not, it's not like they didn't do anything bad either. But I don't know, dude. In they did kind of bait it, make it look like something was happening that it wasn't, which is pretty fucked up. But, so is stealing eggs and forcing order upon them. They aren't blameless, but they're not innocent. Yeah, yeah. What's the story of Dragonflight so far? It's basically about the story of the Dragon Isles and how the aspects were actually made, what the Titan Keeper tier was up to, how that expresses the ideals of the Titans and what they are doing. It sheds a light on how the dragon aspects were not necessarily the most virtuous of beings, They have their flaws. They have definitely done very questionable things. That, from the perspective of the primalists, these older dragons, these older drakes and such, yeah, doesn't look so good, you know? So it's really been an expansion that, at its core, I think truly is trying to use the dragon aspects to express something about the Titans and to expand upon that narrative in a way that they haven't before. So that's kind of cool. That's some damn good violin. Guess all I'm saying is that both groups got their hands very dirty one way or another. Right, but you have to think about the order of events. Like, who kind of struck first here? Who tried to force their belief system, their ideals on the other group? I think that's very clear here. The aspects are the ones that did that. They are the ones that were actively pushing this to occur. I don't think that's really a question. So that doesn't mean that retaliatory violence and acts of, like, you know, cruelty are okay, but someone shot the first shot, you know? And I think that was the dragon aspects, personally. That's what it seems. That's how it seems. Okay, I talk so much and do like 4 quests, and then I talk so much. I need to step away for a second. I need to stand up from my computer. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. I just need 1 second. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I just need to step away for a second. Listen, Primal Dragons, the Titans said it's our turn with the Xbox. Pretty much. Thanks so much for all the follows today, guys. There's been so fucking many. Gaming Fanboy 807 XC, Astorarius, Connor QT, Chironium, BR Benson, Rin the Weirdo, Blitzkrieg Bomb, fucking Zoker, Featherfall, Warwick, Yo My Ghoul, Leah Fluffy Paw. Thank you guys all so much for the follows. You're gonna grind IO after this? I'm gonna grind the end of a stick in a video game like this, and then I'm gonna throw you at it, Pringles. That's what I'm gonna do after this, you shithead. Of course I'm not grinding IO after this. I will, so after I'm done with the main story, you guys know I'm a main story guy. That's like, I like the story. I'm gonna get through all that before anything else. Decisions. Medicine supplying my yearly copium. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I want to believe, man. I don't know. I believe. I mean, I do believe. If I didn't believe, I wouldn't be sitting here playing. And if we get done dirty again, well, then, you know, that's that. That'll be the nail. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Not with how they seem to be approaching the game. I just did a fucking heal at that thing as though it was going to do damage. I rage. Like all things in life, look for the best, expect the worst. I would change expect to prepare. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Don't expect the worst. Copium, that's the old stuff. Metzins gave us the new shit. Hopium. Yo, true. It's different. This shit is built different. Will spread rot to you. What's wrong with them? I know they have this totem, but... Jeez. The frick, dude. I saw your YouTube video about the Dragonflight cinematics. What's your thought on the Infinite Dragonflight and where they stand on the cosmology chart? I need to do Thaldraszus, I think, before I should answer that question. That's a great question, though. I would like to talk about the Infinite more, but I think that there's going to be some context that I don't have yet, that you guys probably are aware of that I'm not. So I think I have to do Thaldraszus first.
Oh, you saw right through my feign death. I learned it by studying the local Vorquin. I'll make my escape like a slippery ottock. My eternal thanks for the timely rescue.
I don't know if you ever watched some of your old videos from 4 to 5 years ago, but it's pretty wild how accurate your predictions were. I appreciate you saying that. Thanks for checking those videos out. Sometimes we'll put like one of those videos up on stream if I have a video that's like very specifically about a topic that someone asks about. I do have a video on the Infinite from just a couple years ago. That one might interest you. I think it was just me kind of talking about how, like, it's coming, like, now's about the time, like, the Infinite should be here, and then, so I don't know, I don't really remember exactly what all I went into with that. I think I went into the whole Cataclysm timeline shit, where we go to the Bronze Dragon Shrine, I go through the quote about Aman'Thul, what I have seen, like, I talk about all that shit. So, in those videos, I have at least two, I think, that are about the Infinite, and I think you might like those. Just go on YouTube and type Pyromancer Infinite Dragonflight, and it's probably like the first 2 videos. I think there might only be one, but I think there's 2. So, or if someone just wants to find them and link it, I don't give a shit. Mods, or subs have links. And as long as you guys aren't sharing sketchy shit, you don't have to ask me if you can put a link, you know? Like YouTube links and shit like that are totally fine. So, with the exception of Sargeras, have we seen any character break away from the Titans' brainwashing after they were ordered? Agramar, technically. But then it begs the question of, like, was he just then brainwashed by Sargeras? Like, how did that work? But yeah, Agramar was free, technically. I would also say Neltharion, Deathwing. In a sense, Malygos, but that wasn't really against the Titans, that was against humanity. So, he kind of went nutso. Well, you guys know the story. So, usually characters that share parallels with them. I would also consider, to a degree, Illidan. Illidan had a literal preordained fate, and through the interactions with the Legion was able to break away from a destiny that was preordained in the fucking Holy Light, and basically make a destiny of his own, and become one of the most badass characters in the game while doing it. So I think I would consider Illidan to be one of them as well, especially considering that I see Illidan as a direct microcosm of Sargeras, you know, in the situation with Aenar and Aman'Thul, just as Illidan was with, you know, Tyrande and Malfurion. The music in here is fucking spooky. I'm not liking it. I love Illidan. Yeah, dude, he's pretty sick. He like follows a lot of tropes of characters, but I don't give a fuck. Characters can be tropey if they're cool. I don't give a shit, you know? If they have cool dialogue or like fucking, I don't know. Illidan is just pretty epic. I think he's like probably my favorite character in the game. If I had to pick one favorite character. Well, besides Sargeras. But the thing is that you don't really get to see Sargeras as much of a character as you do with Illidan, which I'm hoping changes, man. I really hope that changes. They've given us such limited dialogue directly from the Titans, but I'm glad we did finally break through that barrier in Legion, you know, to finally hear them speak, to see them is like pretty insane. So I hope that characterization of them can happen more directly closer to the end of this, what's going on. But as of right now, most of their characterization is expressed through their subordinates. And by that I mean, you know, the dragon aspects, the Titan Keepers, the, you know, kill Jaden and Archimonde for Sargeras, etc. So, in some cases, you know, some cases they were acting in ways that they shouldn't have been. Illidan and Sylvanas are your favorite characters? Yeah, you know, I used to listen. I would say up until what they did, what they pulled in BFA at the end. I think she was one of my favorites as well. Maybe my favorite character. I'll say this. I think besides, once again, maybe Sargeras, I have easily more videos about Sylvanas Windrunner on my channel than any other character. It is not even close. Well, okay. Well, besides maybe Aenar as well. So you got Aenar Sargeras, and then you got Sylvanas. I might actually have more Sylvanas videos throughout the course of Battle for Azeroth and the ending of Legion than I do for either of the other two, which is fucking nuts to think about. Yeah. I read anything I could find that had Sylvanas in it. I read it, and I mean, until Shadowlands, pretty much, it was pretty good. And then she pulled the I will never serve thing. You know what? I can even forgive the BFA Nazoth stuff, okay? I can even forgive that. It was really just the jailer stuff that just fucked that character up, huh? And I think it's cool that they pulled it like a redemption arc, because I mean, it's kind of what I wanted to happen anyway. I'm not lying. It's kind of one of the things that I put in like my theory videos towards the end, like, is like, yeah, the redemption arc is coming. And it did, but not in the cool way that I thought it was going to. I thought Sylvanas was gonna like fucking become the new queen of the Valkyr and like fucking, I don't know what I thought was gonna happen. I thought it was just gonna be something way cooler than I will never serve in the power of fucking friendship. You know, it's like, come on, the Dark Lady deserved better than that. Come on. But, I don't know. I'm also one of those people that's of the opinion that it wouldn't have been the best decision to just kill her off either. I don't necessarily think that's a great storytelling either. I understand that after what she did, some people would say that she deserves to die. I think part of the illustration of her literally regaining part of her soul back is really important. Obviously in the context of her being able to have empathy and access to emotions that she literally didn't have anymore. I think that should say, like, Sylvanas was beyond traumatized. Her soul was literally broken. So when you take that into consideration, it's like, it doesn't make the things that she did okay, but it sure gives a lot more context as to, like, the mindset or, like, this essence of the individual during that type of situation. Like, that's a pretty... I mean, it's pretty fucking metal when you think about it. To, like, think about having your fucking soul ripped in half to the point where, like, you could only even feel certain emotions anymore, like hatred and anger and fucking... And that's fucked up. Did you like the video when Uther goes inside her spirit and talks with former Sylvanas? I hardly remember that, so probably not. If I have seen that, I probably blocked it out of my memory, so I probably didn't like that very much. That sounds kind of cringe. That sounds cringe. Why is Uther talking to Sylvanas? I don't get it. But the context is key, so... I need to rescue one more Tuskar. Where is it? I'm blind. Maybe the far end? We let him go. Up there? Maybe? I mostly remember that because Uther's human appearance looked like a pug. Uther is half a spirit too. The light has the other half. Yeah, that's kind of fucking scary. It's kind of scary. For the record, the void, I don't know, like, the void strips away your flesh, but I don't think the void can consume your soul. But I think the light can consume your soul, which is like, I don't know. It kind of freaks me out, dude. I mean, of course the light freaks me out. Everything about it freaks me out, but especially after the Before the Storm book. My God. The resurrection of Kali Menethil is one of the most foreboding, spooky fucking things I've ever read in Warcraft. It even had Anduin shook. And this is like pre-Jailer Anduin shook. Our little hope man. Bringing the full hopium.
Too far away.
Please! This is a terrible ability. My God. Pugthur. Because Uther was also killed by Frostmourne, so he can relate. That's fair. I mean, I to a degree, okay, but I don't know. I think ultimately the most negative thing to come out of all of it, regardless of the Sylvanas situation, the Titans, the first ones, any of that, I think I've heard this from a lot of other people as well, that just the way that they decided to position the Jailer as being kind of the true... I get why they did it. And when you go back and look at Wrath of the Lich King, there's like... Considering that we had the impression that it was the Legion, There sure wasn't a lot of demons in Wrath of the Lich King. Especially considering that most of the time the ones we saw were Dreadlords. And then we saw, like, Lich as well. We saw Liches. So, like, there's not really a lot of demons back when you think about it. So it's kind of... It's kind of annoying that it fits, but it's also, like, a degradation to a lot of people for, like Arthas's character. And I can't necessarily, like, hold that against people for thinking that. I get why some people feel that way. Would you fuck off? Jeez. I shot my fist out doing that. Let's go. Nice fire punch that fucking thing. Hanu wrinkles her cheeks and shoots a tusky grin at Norik. I'm beyond relieved that Norik made it out alive. We will mourn those we lost once we return to Iskara. It knolls with ill intent. We've never seen Rock take on a form like this.
Until next week.
Did you discover Kargpaw's totem?
Let's
I did.
swap stories
Venery closes in
again
disgust
soon.
as she accepts the totem. Kargpaw was always violent, but he was also a coward. He and his band never attacked us if we traveled in large numbers. Something has changed, and this totem is behind it. What do I want as the reward? Doesn't really matter. So the jailer is what forced Kil'jaeden to turn Ner'zhul into the Lich King? Well, I'm not necessarily fully clear on the Ner'zhul story at this point. I don't know if they expanded upon that in Chains of Domination and beyond. Did they? Is that what it is? That the jailer is directly why Kil'jaeden did that? So at this point, it's like, is that even something that Sargeras even wanted? Is that, like, even true? Or is this, like, literally a Kil'jaeden usurping fucking Dreadlord fucking jailer plot that Sargeras didn't really have anything to do with? He was tricked, Kil'jaeden was? Or Sargeras? No, I understand that he was... I get... Right. Is that how you mean they said that? Something like the Dreadlords gave Kil'jaeden the crown of domination, I think. Oh, yeah, I think that would be the key to it. Them actually physically handing over the crown. Yeah. If I remember correctly, there wasn't any direct connection made between the jailer and Ner'zhul. It's just assumption. Okay. I'm expecting we're going to see more of the Dreadlords. The cunning ones kneel before 6 masters, but serve only one. We've seen them work for death, disorder, and light, but the implication is that they will work for the other forces too. Yeah, I would say the cunning ones definitely would be the Dreadlords. Serve only one. Well, would be death, right? Disorder and... Yeah, and then obviously we know about Lothraxion. Yeah. And the Legion. But the implication is that they will work for the other forces too. Dreadlords are fucking weird. By the way, Illidan looks just like a fucking Dreadlord. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. He doesn't look just like one, but when you compare like their horns and their hooves and wings and shit, the demonic transformation that he took on, he looks like basically just like a fucking Dreadlord. Which I'm cool with. I think it's cool. So, does Illidan technically count as one? I don't know. Or is he a demon hunter technically? What is that? I don't know. I'd hate for a Scar to go hungry. All right.
Be careful out there.
Do we have dialogue here before I start? No? I feel like this is an unpopular opinion, but the Dreadlords have consistently been a terrible part of the lore. Just a boring storytelling crutch that have never once resonated with me. Not even Balnazar with the Scarlet Crusade? Not even that? I mean, I get it, yeah. They're infiltrators. They're like assassins. Well, they're not really assassins. They're like... They do really bad things without having to actually do it themselves. Which is like kind of remarkable. I think, which is, in a way, like Sargeras, I guess, is similar. Like he gets the Legion to do really bad things while kind of technically keeping his hands clean. And to an extent, I kind of think the Titans do that as well. I think that's partly why the Titans make like little subordinate creatures, Because as long as they have like free will to a degree or like their own personality or they're not them, then I think that like it counts as them not doing it. And I do think that matters. I think that the Titan's ability and Sargeras's ability to be able to distinguish that they personally, physically, maybe have not done certain things, I think it could be very important in the long run. Loopholes, exactly. I think loopholes are important because I think that certain oaths have been sworn. You know, I think it's like important that like if they can technically not break an oath but still do certain things, I think that that can illustrate like upholding of ideals, of rules, of honor, of valor. Like, I don't know, I think that could be a very important contextual like clue to like the values of them. But you know, it's kind of hard to put values behind burning worlds, but I don't know, at the same time, it's kind of it's like conquest to an extent. That's kind of what the Legion did. And I hate to say this, not that it's necessarily always like right, but humans have kind of done a lot of conquest. So, you know, it's, and to clarify, it is not ethnic purging. It's nothing like that before anyone fucking says that. Because it's not about that. It's about, it's about the fate of the universe. It's not about really anything else. Which is why I hated the Jane of the... Okay, it feels so easy to explain someone's nefarious acts as surprise, it was a dreadlord, instead of examining a person's motives and defining and deconstructing a character. That's a very valid point. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Which is why I hated the Jane of the Dreadlord theory. It is kind of a meme. It is kind of a meme. And even Blizzard got behind the meme when they gave her the Jane of the Dreadlord skin and fucking hots. So it's like, you know, at that point, they're poking enough fun. Ian Hazakostas literally said, Jaina is not a dreadlord. Like, no, Jaina's not a dreadlord. So at that point, it's like, we gotta move on. You know? Brenna turns Karkpaw's totem over and over in her thick hands. Karkpaw is a pawn. He isn't the source of this rot. We must find it before the decay spreads further. The closest Tuskar presence from here is a trading outpost just across the bridge on the way to Iskara. We should quickly check in with them. I put quickly in there. Yeah, we should quickly check it.
Let's be
I put
off.
it too early.
We will do what we can to aid.
That's
you
exactly what a
once we
dreadlord would say.
uncover the source of this rot.
Jaina Dreadlord was fucking hot.
Judging by the Gnoll's sudden aggression, I fear for the inhabitants
So Ian's a dreadlord.
of the trading outpost.
Could be.
Out of your head and get a move on.
Come on, guys. We gotta go. I assume the Dreadlords serve the jailer. We assume the Dreadlords serve the jailer, but I think they serve Denathrius. And he is still around. Oh, you think that's like part of like maybe the play on words there? That they didn't really serve, they don't serve the jailer, they serve Denathrius. And since he is theoretically still available, the Dreadlords could very well still be doing things. Yeah, I fuck with it. I have a theory video from a long time ago titled like,
Right all the time.
Where are the Dreadlords? Or something like that.
How insufferable.
Like, where the fuck did where did they go? And I think that
time.
was before
Both of you.
Shadowlands, though. So, I think that was before the context of Denathrius. As I feared, they were attacked as well.
Your help is greatly
A
appreciated.
tragedy and potentially the first of many more. Find out what Akion knows. Then examine anyone who fell in the attack. I have my hunches about what happened here. Let's see if the clues support my theory. Meanwhile, I'll try to reassure my rattled friends.
Tell my friend what you told me.
If you insist.
Oh no, they're like poisoned.
Are you a friend?
Akion gazes upon you with weary eyes. For your own safety, please don't stand too close. I'm injured and unwell. Can you tell me what happened?
Come speak again. They came without warning.
Isn't the world of Nathrezar canon?
Foul,
Nathreza,
fetid
yes.
gnolls.
I think
The
I want to
only
say,
thing they took was my friends' lives.
isn't Nathreza where Illidan went and retrieved the Sargarite keystone and then he like blew it up when he left?
You are not dying.
He's right. You'll pull through, Akyun. We'll escort you to safety.
I think I remember reading that in Illidan. That he like destroyed Nathreza. There's no R at the end, just so you guys know. It's Nathreza. There's no, I don't think it's Nathrezar. I think it's Nathreza. Not to be pedantic, sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he... But, you know, what does that mean? You know, Draenor was destroyed, but you saw the landmass that existed as Outland. It's pretty remarkable. I have a crazy-ass theory about alternate Draenor, by the way. You guys wouldn't believe it, but... There's a really gigantic clue in the audio drama 1000 Years of War, because in the art, it shows Illyria and Turalyon standing in Outland, gazing up at the sky, and there is a planet in the sky that sure looks like Draenor. Undamaged. Completely whole. And then next to it in the sky, there's this really big moon that looks like it's been destroyed or like broken by something. Almost like to suggest that the destruction of Draenor like caused like a different fucking phase of Draenor as reality to exist as a whole. Which this, I don't think this can work properly, but like one might be able, never mind, we won't go there. I want to keep playing this game. I haven't really made too much progress, so I want to get a move on. Different dimensions are stacked upon each other, right? But the Nether... but in the Nether, these rules may not apply since it's not reality. In that case, maybe they manifest differently, like planets or moons? Perhaps. What's interesting is that we know of the world that is Argus, and its myriad life forms, alien as they are. Argus is extremely orderly. And it could just be a coincidence. But I almost kind of wonder if Argus kind of coordinate-wise exists on the same X and Y position as Azeroth, except it's on a different Z axis or something because it's in a different fucking layer of reality. Or it's on the same X, Y, Z or whatever, but it's on like a different... It's like a different layer, essentially. Like, but they're in the same place, I think, potentially. That might be... Or in a very similar place, anyway, which... That could be why the Sargerai Keystone was able to rip the hole in the sky that basically just bridged them together. I mean, that could be through, you know, it could be through a distance in the Nether as well. I don't necessarily have, like, evidence that they're in the same place, but, I think it could be kind of fitting narratively speaking, if it was, basically, like, in the same place. I also wonder if Sargeras would have the ability to move it if he wanted to. Like, how that even works. I don't know. What do you mean, move it? I mean... So, Argus, as far as we are aware, has always been in the Twisting Nether. Which is very interesting, because the Twisting Nether is specifically where demons come from. What's weird about it is that, as we just heard, Turalyon could feel all the different forces of the cosmos kind of intermingling with one another. And I almost kind of wonder if, like, that's how it's supposed to be? Like, should all the forces of the cosmos be kind of intermingling with each other? They shouldn't really be in, like, brutish opposition to one another, should they? Is that how it's supposed to be? Is there a possibility that... I'm gonna fuck your mind right here, chat. Check this out. What if Azeroth is not in reality? What if the Twisting Nether is reality? And Azeroth in these planets that exist in these pockets of reality is not reality at all. And what if that's how they can open up the next 20 years of the WoW story, is by revealing that we don't exist in reality. We exist in what the Titans call reality, what they have deemed reality. Because they created it, didn't they? Isn't that what they're good at? They're creators, right? I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, what if Azeroth is not in reality at all? What if the things that we know as reality are mechanisms to keep us out of reality? I don't know, bro. Wildpedia says Argus is now located in the Twisting Nether, then cites 1,000 Years War. I think that implies Argus wasn't originally there. No. I don't believe that's the case. Argus, I don't believe 1,000 Years of War says that. That sounds incorrect. I'm pretty sure Argus has always been in the Twisting Nether. That's part of why it was important that they had interdimensional ships, because that's how they got to Draenor, right? They had to go in, I don't know. Maybe it's just citing 1,000 Years War for just the Twisting Nether. Yeah, I don't know about the use of the word now. We are Azeroth's dream, the Emerald Dream is a bridge to another Titan's dream. What the fuck? It's tough. I don't know if the WoW writers would go that far. Maybe possible with Metzen's help. I mean, how do you take WoW? Guys, you're gonna label a fucking expansion. You're gonna talk about a massive Titan conspiracy. Label an expansion The Last Titan. And then allude to the idea that you are going to do something narratively that will lead into the next 20 years of World of Warcraft storytelling. I think you have to do something fucking drastic. And tearing down the fucking barriers around us is something drastic. They've already started doing it. Sargeras with the sword, fucking Sylvanas shattering the sky. Like these are like clear indications that there are barriers that exist that probably should not be there. So I could definitely see them. And if, you know, I don't know, dude, I could just see it. I could see them doing that like, maybe the light in the void consuming reality is not even something that happens in the, think about it this way. If the Draenei have spaceships and the Twisting Nether houses other planets, how many planets do you suppose that the Draenei visited? Because in fact, in the short story with Anduin and Velen, Velen, A Prophet's Vision, Velen actually shows Anduin images of other worlds that Velen has been to, which directly canonizes and confirms that the Draenei actually did make trips to other worlds. And then when you have commentary from devs saying things like entire worlds crystallized in the pink and gold fucking crystals of the Naru, it's like, hello? Maybe there are worlds out there in the Twisting Nether that we should go and find, that we might have revealed to us if our sky breaks down and we find out that our world has not been sitting in reality and we can see things that exist around us as they truly are. That would be fucking mind-blowing. That'd be fucking mind-blowing. Does it say a few or several? Oh, I mean, I don't remember the exact. I'm usually pretty good about that, but I'm not sure. He even said it in Rise of the Horde to Duratan that they visited many planets. You think they weren't like ordering things as they went? I'm telling you that the demons, or not, I just call them demons. The Draenei are fucking sus, bro. They're like, I'm telling you, they're so sus. Yrel is, that's just exemplified. If Yrel and them, if that's really them, they're like terrifyingly fanatical. That's fucking crazy. Is Argus the original planet of the Draenei? That's what we're told, yeah. Yep. Marad. Yeah. I like that name. So it's, I don't know. I definitely could believe in them finishing the arc with a fucking mind-blowing revelation that extends to something as grand as, does Azeroth even exist in what is reality? or is what we know as reality fundamentally at its core, is it all, this is like Matrix type shit, but is it a fucking a construct. Like, is it is it where anything is actually supposed to be? If there's a Yrel in alternate Draenor, does that mean there's a Yrel in Warcraft 2 Draenor Outland? Goodness, there's something lore-wise there that I cannot remember. I can't remember. I want to say that something happened to Yrel. That she died or something? That, like, the Yrel from an Outland had died, or she... I can't remember. I think it might have been something as simple as that, but I don't remember. Because there is no Yrel from Outland. So, you know, Velen... I really would like to share with you guys the Velen Visions short story. I have a video where I read it. And it just would help me to not have to repeat it again. But, man, there's so much good stuff to look back on. Velen essentially shows Anduin his visions. And they're, like, really chaotic and hard for Anduin to comprehend. They're maddening is one of the words that's used. And it's, and Anduin's like, how the fuck do you know, how do you piece through these visions? And Velen is like, basically says, I just follow the path where the light is. Which is very strange to me. So Velen's vision in and of itself is like kind of chaotic in nature and beyond Anduin's comprehension. This is stuff that Mortal Boy probably shouldn't have ever been shown, by the way. But there's some relevant ambient dialogue in Veldraken to these chats. Really? Okay. Some guy in the forum says, in the early beta, it was that Yrel had died during the Horde's war against the Draenei. Murad felt guilty over it, so he went out of his way to keep AU Yrel safe. But that was all cut from the game. There's some relevant ambient... Oh, yeah. Thanks, Neusa. In the Bronze District specifically. Okay, well let's move on. Let's move on. This is truly a tragedy, but at least we can follow the clues. We're getting closer to the source of this rot. Renixia, thanks for the follow.
Glad we met,
Lights Night, thanks for the follow. Silkspun, thanks for the follow. It's the Baptist, thanks for the follow. Ruby TV, thank you. Endorphins, thank you. Igorova Margaritak, thank you very much for the follows. The source, okay. Okay, we can do this. We'll do this.
Let's
Next quest.
swap.
Here we go.
Rook and I will find a safe location near Brackenhide. Hanu, please guard the caravan the rest of the way to Iskara.
You need my protection more.
No, your children do. All of Iskara does if we are unable to contain this decay. Go home and get yourself a bowl of soup. Rest.
Give the children my
want some
love,
soup?
Hanu.
I'd love some soup.
Fine. Be safe.
Do I get some soup? No soup for you. Oh, hey. Have you looked into the lore of Zareth Mortis? Yeah, I know. I need to look into it more. It's one of the things that I'm missing the most information on currently because I just flat out did not play or look into the lore very much at that point. It's probably... I wonder. It's probably in my fucking Grimoire of the Shadowlands book. There's probably shit about Zareth Mortis in there.
I can smell
Hopefully not the page I
rot
pulled
on the
out.
wind.
I'm only kidding. That was the second copy. Can we unlock it? Can we unlook into the lore of Zareth Mortis? Yeah, can we unlook into
It's
that?
always good.
Just
to
standing here, I
meet
can feel the
someone
dread of the
new.
forest washing over me. Something is deeply wrong here. I'm beginning to regret sending our best fighter back to Iskara. I wish they would retcon all
Next
Shadowlands
time,
out of the lore. Me
I'll
too.
bring soup.
Somewhere around here. Ah, my friend. What a pleasant surprise. And you've made some new friends, I see.
Shadowlands was all a
Greetings.
dream.
I am Caligos.
Well,
I am searching for Ley Crystal Caves. I believe I sense one nearby.
given that even the jailer was a fucking robot construct,
There is a
it was probably all construct. It was probably all constructed by the
yes.
fucking Titans.
But the gnolls have made
Those
this
motherfuckers.
forest thick with decay.
Decay?
Listen, they tried to make it
Could
about the
have eaten
first
at the
ones and all
ley
this
line
shit. I'm not
itself.
so sure. We'll find out.
This is dire indeed.
The first ones sound lame. Ugh. I don't want it to be a thing unless it's Azeroth and Argus.
It's good to
If
see
it's not
you
them, I
again.
don't give a fuck. If it is them, I'm fine with it. Because at least in Oribos, like, you find blue and gold, like, shimmers and gems in the crystal and the rocks of Oribos, like it's Azurite or something. I don't fucking know. As someone who hasn't played WoW since Mid-Cat, I'm actually tempted to check it out again. Dragonflight almost had me. Now I'm completely fucked up. Yeah, after what Metzen came up on stage and talked about it and all that shit, I'm just fucked up. It's If the Gnolls here have discovered decay magic, the ley line and even the land itself are in grave danger. Oh, decay magic, huh? My mirror images are spread too thin to withstand elemental disruption at this scale. So we have stasis and decay, huh? Here in this blue questline. So now they're hitting both notes. Stasis magic, decay magic. Okay. Oh, right. Please enter the forest and investigate the decay. I'll work with our new Tuskar friends to find a place I can maintain my image. Then I will meet you deeper in the forest. We must put a stop to this.
Good luck.
I don't know who you are, mage, but thank you.
I'm...
Then our goals are aligned. Investigate the decay, please, and we'll find a safe spot further in.
Okay. Read the Shard of the Exodar. Flavor text says, the Draenei capital city is able to transcend dimensions and even warp time itself. What could a sliver of its power do in the hands of a mere mortal? Damn. Yeah, the Legion legendary stuff has super fucking dope flavor text. Almost all of them have sick flavor text. There's some really cool things that you can, like, figure out from looking at those. Maybe it's the same Velen from a different point in time? Perhaps. Perhaps. Or the Legion set us up, and we've been infiltrated. Maybe there's an agent of the Legion standing at the side of Anduin Wrynn as we speak. I'm only joking. Velen seemed legit at the seat of the Pantheon, so no reason to be too sus of him right now. And after the fact, he had some good story development stuff after that too. Out of the corner of your eye, something catches your attention. Did the root just move? Is this implying that... No way. What is this? Is that implying that as that living organism succumbed to decay, it started moving? That is, Oh, fuck off, you fucking cunt.
I got your back.
Oh, thanks. Me? Rot now? The rod is leaching a foul sludge into the small pool of... The root is leaching a foul sludge into the small pool of water. These decay roots are fucking everything up. Maybe the roots themselves are... But that's... but this is decay magic in action. What the fuck? This is weird. I mean, remember Shaladrasil? Remember as N'Zoth, like, corrupted the fucking shit with the nightmare outside Shaladrasil? I mean, the nightmare, when you look at the nightmare, it's decay when you think about it. So the nightmare... Oh, fuck. Yo, if the nightmare is decay and the Emerald Dream is spirit, then they probably should theoretically exist together, like in tandem.
This is bad.
Like, one should probably not completely override the other, right? Because you can't have dreams without having nightmares, too, right? Like, that's like a philosophical thing there, but it's like, I mean, like, right? Not every dream is good. You can't just, like, make every dream good by force. It doesn't work like that. Is us shutting the nightmare down a bad thing? Is that, like, not good? I'm, like, psyching myself out here now. I'm, like, questioning shit that we've done in the past. Like, should we have even done that? I don't know.
They're infusing an ancient with that rot. It could spread decay around the span faster than a wildfire.
Have the gnolls gone mad? Don't they see what they are doing to themselves?
I'm glad you've come.
You may want to cover your mouth. You don't want to breathe in the decay.
Fly true.
Well, I think I've got Azeroth. I'm starting to think maybe the player character might have a little bit of Azeroth in there or something like that. And I think I might be okay. And Nazoth corrupted me, but, you know, he was also, like, I think, like, connected with Azeroth or something. I don't know. That was kind of weird. So I don't know, Kalik.
This world is full of wonder.
I think I'm fine. The ley line is here. I can feel it. But first, we must stop the gnolls. That ancient will be their greatest weapon. Warrior of Azerite, hear, feel, dig. Come find me, please. Kalik is tall as fuck. Yeah, they all are, I think. There are some ley crystals the gnolls have gathered. Thankfully, they don't seem to understand the power that the crystals hold. Bring me as many as you can. They'll empower my mirror image and help me summon something useful from the archives to take that monster down.
Together, we can achieve anything.
Oh.
Ah, hello there.
This decay must have rotted these gnolls' brains as well as their bodies. Destructive as they are, gnolls are native to this land, just like us. But we already saw them spreading decay to the Big Tree tribe. At this rate, they'll consume the span and destroy themselves. We can't let this happen. It's a shame, but put an end to them. They'll destroy themselves, so we can't let that happen. We need you to kill them. Your Imgur link just fucking broke. Yep. For some reason it doesn't work for me. Destroy themselves? Bullshit. That's our job. Yeah, let's just kill them.
Do come see me again.
I guess I get it. Do I have any say in this? There are Tuskar here. My friends, my people, my family. They left for a hunt not a week ago. Already they're too decayed to recover. Their spirits are still here. They linger in rage and regret. Kakiara, Lutak, Tukyu, Tuyuki, please. Dildowing, take this totem and place it near the remains. You'll contact their spirits and help them find peace.
Your help is...
I'm so sorry to see Tuskar have been captured and killed here. If only I'd arrived sooner.
Thank you for your kindness.
Maybe the implication.
Decay is part of the natural cycle. We all return to the earth. But this is a perversion. The souls of my kin sense the wrongdoing and linger. We must help them. My totem will reach their spirits. I only hope it is enough to calm them.
Maybe it's more so an implication that with dreams you bring nightmares as well. So that still doesn't necessarily mean that the nightmare is a good thing either. Like, I think that they're both probably an issue. I just don't understand the necessity for their existence. I don't quite get it. So I kind of think that similar to the light, to holy, and to void, that both the Emerald Dream and the Nightmare are bad. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing, especially considering that unless, I don't know. At this point, Thrall is talking about Azeroth calling out like a voice from within a dream. So, like I said before, her fucking world soul could be in the fucking dream for all we know. Like, we don't even know. We don't even know where the fuck it is. The crystal flickers as though even... What if we go down into the world and we don't find it? How fucked up would that be? We get to the core of the world, we don't even find Azeroth's world soul. We find something else. Something even worse, maybe. Find out her fucking world soul is, like, not physically even inside the fucking planet. That'd be crazy and fucked up. I kind of hope that doesn't happen.
You're not alone.
Because then the sword thing doesn't make sense to me. So.
Please, tell my son Rowie and Ascara that I love him, and I'm sorry.
I think world trees could very well be, whether the Night Elves understand it or not, helping to essentially feed spirit energy to the dream.
If that decayed ancient reaches Ascara,
Keeping the pacification properties of the dream active. Because that's what the dream does. I mean, it lulls you to sleep. It's like a pacification mechanism, and I think that that's why Azeroth hasn't woken up, is because the dream is literally keeping her asleep. So I kind of hope Varrock fucks the dream up. I really do. Because I think that that's part of why Azeroth can start to speak to some more people, like Anduin, maybe, and Thrall in the next expansion and going forward. Is because maybe her bonds, her silence is being removed.
Strength, adventurer.
Yeah, maybe that fucking
Avenge
fifth
us.
old god thing is like something, you know? I don't need to be fighting this thing. Dimensional anchor in the center of the planet. Maybe a big fucking mechanism, a big machine or something that we weren't even expecting to be there. But I don't know, I'd still kind of like for it to be Azeroth there. I think eventually we're going to try and confront Sargeras, and Illidan's going to stop and say something like, he was right. We need to help release him to go against the Titans. I'm not so sure. I think it's probably too late for Sargeras. I think his time is probably over. The fact that the Titans have got him now is fucking real bad news, and bad news for us as well. I think Illidan will probably have the truth revealed to him, and I think that we could see him return. I don't see us trying to confront Sargeras again unless he returns under the control of the Titan Pantheon. I think Sargeras had about just all the opportunities that he could get. So I think it's not looking good for him. I'm getting fucking wrecked by this fucking shit.
I've got your back.
Maybe Illidan will save him? Maybe. I'm not hopeful. I would like him to, but I'm not hopeful. I unfortunately think ANR has Sargeras in a position that she's not going to allow him to escape from. Unless Illidan knows something that we don't, and he had planned to set Sargeras free the whole time, I think that Sargeras is probably done for. But I do hope that maybe Sargeras could impart some of his
Got your back.
power to Illidan, and maybe Illidan could escape. Maybe that's how we could learn more about what happened there, because I don't want Illidan to be... I think narratively it makes more sense to bring Illidan back than to bring Sargeras back.
We were traveling on the road when the gnolls ambushed
I think the implication of the red star disappearing is essentially Sargeras being put out, so to speak. And that's not a good thing. Sargeras has domination runes on his fucking armor in like his orderly form. And I unfortunately am not so sure that what we're witnessing is the past. I think that what we're seeing could very well be the future in that art. Or just a return to what once was before Sargeras, you know, maybe took to the flame and broke free. But, yeah. Do you think Sargeras will be different when the Titans return?
Hang in there.
I do. If they come back with him, then yeah, I think that they'll be... I think he will be different. Lightforged, I think there is an extremely high chance of that. Or just dominated in general. Yeah, I think there's an extremely high chance of that. Unfortunately, I don't want that, but yeah, that's what I think is Illidan escaped his destiny, I worry that Sargeras may not. Just put it that way.
I got your back.
Let's see. First WoW stream? No, I've done a couple over the last couple days. Yeah, there's a bunch of WoW videos on YouTube and stuff. The turntables. What's up, Hans? What's up? Thank you. Thanks. It's good to be playing. It's good to be playing. Chris Metzen got me hyped up, dude. Thanks, Kylo.
Don't let this decay spread to Istara.
Thanks for
It will consume and destroy everything
support.
we hold dear.
And when you think, okay, here's what I think of as well. How they're talking about stasis and decay right here. I kind of think that I see the light and void very similarly, as I've told you guys before. That like the light is more like stasis and the void is more like decay. And I think that's like super just kind of like evident with the way that they interact with things. The void like literally decaying and eating things up, and the light like pacifying, purifying, time locking, doing scary shit like that. Does you playing WoW mean I get my bedtime stories from YouTube again? We'll see, we'll see. There's been lots of good stuff on the YouTube channel recently. Seriously, if you guys haven't checked it out, I'd go check it out. Do you think there's something inherently nefarious about light, or is it more so the fault of its wielders? I think that light, I think light cannot be nefarious in and of itself. I don't think holy is inherently nefarious. I do think that it is bad for I think it's bad for reality in the way that it exists, in that it is like physically manifested stasis, and void is like physically manifested entropy. Like, I think that they're basically, they only do things as a product of their existence. Like I don't think that light does what it does out of intent, but I think that the power of holy light and void, I think, are maybe perhaps unnatural in their state in which we witness them. Like, I don't think Naru are a natural thing. And I don't think Void Lords are a naturally occurring thing, if that makes sense. So, like, they are what they are as a product of their creation, and it's not their fault, but their nature is corruptive when it touches mortals. Like, when it gets, it's just not good. Like, this is kind of like the Final Fantasy 16 thing here, where it's like mankind might need to learn how to stand without magic. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's in a sense good, and I know it's a fantasy world, and like the demons are using magic against us as well, but that's what demons do, right? Like, there's a plot point in that game where essentially it's like man needs to move past their reliance upon magic and become self-sufficient. And I think that the holy light, to a degree, has helped us, but sometimes in ways that I don't know that it should have been able to. And by that, I mean, I think that sometimes we have prolonged our suffering and made things worse in the grand scheme of things, and given a leg up to the wrong people without knowing it by prolonging what's happening. Does that make sense? By stopping the undoing of the dream, by stopping the Legion and what their goal is, by saving the Titans and now aiding the Dragonflights. Like, I don't know that, even though what we're doing appears to be good and appears to be like the right thing to do, I don't know that it is genuinely going to aid us in the long run. And that's what frightens me about it, is that we as the hero are completely unaware of the manipulation that's occurring to us. And that's what freaks me out so much, is that the characters, and even the hero characters, don't know. They still don't know. It's freaky. So I don't know. And it scares me because I think by the time that we find out, it could be too late. You know, I think because we're the heroes, that's not going to be the case. We'll obviously probably succeed and you know, surmount the things in front of us like we do. That's what makes mortals special. You know, that's why we're determining our own destiny and stuff, etc., etc. Common fantasy tropes. Like, I think all those things still exist in WoW too. Like, we are still the fucking hero, and you know, we're probably gonna succeed. But what does us succeeding truly mean? I think that's a very great question. And World of Warcraft, I think, does a great job of, sometimes not a great job of making you think about that. So, and I think that we know the answer to an important question pertaining to Midnight. Whether it's the light or the void that wins, it's not gonna be good for us. And I think we just have to accept that. Whether the light or void wins, it ain't gonna be good. That is not a plot that turns out well for us, period. Both of them are gonna be a problem. If the void comes here, that's gonna be a problem. If the light comes here, that's gonna be a problem. But the thing is, they're probably both gonna come. And as I've said before, I think that's part of the twist of the naming of Midnight, is because I don't think it is just about the void. Because here's the deal. You can't have one without the other. We know that. So if it's gonna be the void, it's gonna be the light. But we'll see. That's just what I think. I've been wrong. I've been wrong sometimes. I know it's crazy. But, you know, I think it's possible. We could see something come of it. It could be incredible. It could be crazy good. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Here, let's move on. I'm sorry, I can't be of more help in this form. I feel the decay sapping my image's strength. Your arcane construct is falling victim to decay? I think about that. I hope we can reach the lake cavern. Gleam Grove, as the Tuskar call it. I'll be able to teleport here fully.
Come back soon.
It's the greatest theory. Everybody says so. I read it on Reddit. I read it in the comments section. They told me it was wonderful. Something like they've never seen. We're putting out content. Saying crackpot theories. We should build. They have built a wall around Azeroth. The Titans have done it. They're lying to you. Ask Amenthul about the emails. Tell me, where did they go? Where did the emails about the old gods go? You're gonna have to tell me, or you're gonna be indicted with the power of Sargeras. It's gonna be bad. Reveal the truth.
Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat.
Make the Void Lords pay for it. We're gonna build a wall, and we're gonna keep the Titan Pantheon out of here. We're gonna make the Titan Keepers and the Dragonflights pay for it. It's gonna be bigly. It's gonna be hugely woogly. It's gonna be like you've never seen it before.
No, okay, I gotta move on. Gnolls can be fascinating creatures, yeah, like Hogger. They're not evil, only wild. And very dumb. Well, that's good. That's good that you recognize that. That's good. Killing them is a shame, but the decay helps no one. And we can't let them hurt our family. Yeah,
Thanks for your input.
I didn't really give any input, but...
Well, no.
So they all chose to lend their power to... Yeah, I never do that, actually, as the hero. I never give input on anything, in fact, and it makes me feel guilty for some of my actions. So they all chose to lend their power to my totem? Brenna squeezes her eyes shut in sorrow. Oh, this is not a happy thing. Thank you, my friends. We will use the strength of your spirits well. The Gnolls will not reach Iskara. Cool.
Until next we meet.
Until next we meet. Lokar Ogar.
Just kidding, you don't say that.
Well met, friend.
Bramble Chain Sabaton. Speak with Calicos to open the portal, then use what he summons to take out the Brackenhide putrefiers, and then destroy the Twisted Ancient. We must stop that tree. With these lake crystals, I can finally help. Speak with me when you're ready. I'll open a portal to the Azure archives and try to bring out something useful. Stand back. It may be rather unstable.
Fair skies and strong winds. The Azure archives have a vast collection of magical items.
I bet they do.
I won't have much control over this, but...
Dildowing will handle Urel.
Nope.
I think Keyblader?
Definitely.
I think that's a possibility.
I'm losing connection. Come on. I think this will do.
Oh my.
Let's do this, friend. Hop on the book.
No? What do we have here? We got some interesting little images here. The Illuminati is present. Is that like an orange-red star? What is that thing? That's probably nothing. This is probably all nothing. It probably means nothing. Phases of the moon? Nah, that couldn't be important for anything. This serpent thing? What's that? It's probably nothing. That's not how the moon phases work. Yeah, I don't really, I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's Pyro's greatest weakness. A book!
By Norganon's beard, this thing has a temper. Hold on.
What the fuck?
There. Now, first take down those shamans holding a barrier around the Ancient.
He said by Norganon's beard.
Tough. Use a charge or a blast to take them out.
What the fuck? I've never heard anyone say that before.
We need to take out all 3 shamans before we can breach the barrier
Yeah,
around the Ancient.
Thanks for explaining that, Calic, because I did not get it.
The Ancient is vulnerable.
It's not enough.
He just massacred them.
My family, help us protect our home.
Excellent. Now to the cave, before more come.
God damn. Can you get this as a mount?
Thank you, my friends. Rest.
You're really
now.
booking it. Oh my fucking
Karkut
god.
awaits.
Dude, you are unfucking real. I cannot. Yeah, for the Mage Tower? That's from Mage Tower mount? Wait a second. Oh, right, they brought that back. For completing every Mage Tower challenge. Holy shit.
I stand with you.
You did well, hero. Thank you. That tree was probably not their only pool of decay, but it was the riskiest one for the Tuskar in this ley line. With it gone, this area may be able to recover. It will take time, but it will heal. I'm glad we're able to give the spirits of those Tuskar some peace. Just use that book to kill the raid boss.
Well.
Earn reputation throughout the Dragon Islands. Traveler's log progress. Now for this ley line. It looks like my fears were correct. The decay has spread into the line itself. We'll need to purge the decay and speed along the healing process. But I can't channel enough energy with my mirror image alone. Focus yourself on this lake crystal here. My connection with you will help me teleport here physically. Then I will be strong enough.
Together, we can achieve anything. I am here. Thank you.
This is Thancred.
So he is flesh and blood after all. We were beginning to suspect you were also some spirit.
The fuck?
I assure you, I am very much alive. Now, hero, destroy those pockets of decay that remain. I'll funnel arcane power back into the rotted part of the ley line. It may just be able to restore its power.
What is this? This shifting of the energy of the earth itself? What power? Just who are you, mage?
So if Calic can do this, and he knows how to purge decay out of the ley lines, then the Titans most certainly would have been able to infuse stasis or purge decay out of the ley lines. What the fuck? I didn't know you could do that.
There's magic in everything.
Decay infection. The fuck? This is weird. That Tuskar was like, that motherfucker right there is not real.
It's done. Thank you for your assistance, all of you. I've placed a barrier around this ley line to ensure its protection. Let's leave this place before more of those gnolls descend upon us.
Damn, Jay, let's go. I see that DM you sent me like an hour ago. Dude, holy shit, let's go, baby. Nice. Let's not go over there. Find Calic outside of Bracken Bramble. High Shaman Rotknuckle Swargle Bone. Let's not and say we did. This is one of my favorite things about being a Drakthir. It's pretty fucking sick to be able to just be the dragon and dragon riding. Not gonna lie. Arusip, let's go.
This world is full of wonder.
We did it! Great work, Dildowing. Breathe the fresh air again. With this leyline restored and Khadgar finishing up on the one in the tower, the Oathstone should be ready to claim. I must return to the Azure Archive shortly.
Fair skies and strong winds. Shall we work together?
Iskara Tuskar Renown. Meet Brenna and Iskara. Thank you, Dildowing. For all your help, my family is safe because of you. But they look like furries, but they don't have any fur on them at all. Wouldn't they be scalies? It's different. Come on, know your kinks, man. Now, we can finally return to Iskara and see Panoliak taken back to the sea. He was my mentor and a fine chieftain. Please, you must join us. A celebration of the Cycle of the Sea is something all can share in. Cycle of the Sea, huh?
I'm glad we met, friend.
This is a scaly
I
household.
should get back to the Azure Archives now. I'm glad I was able to help your people, Brenna.
Nonsense. You must join us as well. Nothing could be more important than a warm bowl of soup after a difficult battle. And I thought you would want to discuss the other Gleam Coves.
Others? You know the locations of more ley lines?
Oh, none so large as the one in Brackenhide, but there are many smaller ones scattered about. I have some maps I can show you once we reach Iskara.
Okay. They caught his attention with that. The Tuskar are great. I like them. Happy to see you in a while. Thanks, Gusto. Hopefully I say that right. This thing has a lot of HP. That's not what I intended to do whatsoever. It does stay. Interesting. I suppose it's time I unleash the ancient powers of... Oh, well, I can't miss dinner. Until next time, fair challenger. The strongest Tuskar? Question mark? Okay. Dragon Isle supply cache. Cool. I got some ret. These are some big trees. God damn. God damn. Am I close to a... Oh, I am. Hold on, I gotta do this here. Race here. Dude, the environment in this area is pretty fucking amazing.
I never gave up hope.
New boomy forms are awesome. I've only, yeah, I saw the new one new one. I saw one new one. I'm trying not to spoil myself on the dream stuff too much since I'm not there yet. Did you see the tier sets? I do believe so. I think we looked at those before. Big Canuck. No, he distracted me. He said the soup was done to come and get it. And I looked at chat and I lost where I was going. Cool. Right.
I'm sorry for the delay. I'll join you soon, but I think these Tuskar may have some valuable information.
There's no need for concern. Everything is calm up at the tower. I have it perfectly under control. What a charming town.
Can I go talk to Khadgar? Is he like actually up there?
Take it easy for once, Callie.
Yes. It's been a while. Please, let me know the moment you need anything. I won't be long.
It's a cool mount. Can you get that? Yes. Is that their rep mount? One comes with a pair of sunglasses? Shut up. Get a spectral one at 500 mounts? I think I'm still kind of far off of that. 417 on this character? I don't know. Eat the soup? Where's the soup? Oh, it's the... Oh, wow, there's the soup. Communal talk. Eat some soup. A delicious fishy stew bubbles before you. Nearby Tuskar hungrily chug down on bowls Nearby Tuskar hungrily chug down on bowls nearby. Everyone is welcome to participate in the Tuskar feast. Grab a bowl. Nearby. There's a cutscene? Soup cutscenes. Cute. Can't be mad at that. Soupmancer. That's just like a randomly timed, that's just a random like public little event thing. That gives me a buff, eh? Let's see. Iskara Soup. Killing a creature that grants XP or honor in the Dragon Isles grants you and nearby players Spirit of Sharing. Spirit of Sharing gain basically 1,000 versatility for 12 seconds and heal for 5% of max HP. Oh. That's cool.
What brings you here?
I'm so glad you've come to join us. I must ask you to be patient, however. There's still much to be prepared for the ceremony.
Your help is greatly appreciated.
Brackenhide Hollow to the source.
Let's swap stories.
Enter Brackenhide Hollow and
again
confront
soon.
Decatriarch Rathai. Ah, I get it now. I get it now. I need to do it for this ring. Okay.
Until next week.
We're gonna do another freaking dungeon. I did this one before accidentally. And I kept body pulling like an absolute fucking madman. Just absolute fucking Leroy pulling like a dipshit. But I was also panicking because I didn't know how to use my buttons. I didn't really have any idea. Gather the family. Your friend Calicos wishes to speak of ley lines, but preparations must be made for the funeral. While I meet with him, could you gather the final offerings from around Discara and place them in the funeral boat alongside dear old Panoliak? I hope you take a moment to enjoy the town as well. My people will welcome you warmly, especially after your help in Brackenhide.
Next time, I'll bring soup.
Thank you for taking this time, Brenna.
It is an honor. Let's have a look at these maps. Tukanet, could you please ensure our guest gets a bowl of soup?
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
Nonsense. Look how thin you are. Some eel gut soup will get some much-needed blubber on those bones.
What? Well met.
Gotta fatten you up, Calic. Oh yeah. How do you think they survive out here? It's so cold. Thanks, Kamikaze.
Greetings, stranger.
So much stuff. Goodness. Jesus. Brown War Audic. Mastodon Tusks. Aquatic Maws. And rank 30 Renown. Oh my god. The Renown this X pack is way better than Shadowlands, is it?
Come back for soup.
I hope so. Because I did a lot of Renown stuff in Shadowlands. It was awful. You have a lot of ways to get it. Okay. I'm gonna put a thing up in I'm gonna put a thing up in Party Finder in pre-made for this dungeon. If you guys would like to join, Brackenhide Hollow Normal. Why was it gonna say heroic? What the fuck? Pyromancer, idiot. Yep, that's me. Okay, I'm listing that. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Renown's just normal rep, but with levels. Okay. Retail's not good, bro. Go try to convince someone else, man. I don't care about your opinion of retail's good or not. I play classic Wrath of the Lich King too, and there's things about it that fucking suck dick, okay? It's just the truth. So, it's fine. I like retail. Let me enjoy it. Ooh, I'm gonna get this warrior. So I like both, for the record. I do like both. I get why some people like the classic experience, like Wrath and TBC and classic, but I don't think that means that retails can't be good too. I think it would be great if both were good. That's what I would love. If retail and classic could be sick, that's what I'm looking for, baby. That's what you should want too. Why not? Fuck it. You mean you have 2 sick World of Warcraft games to play, not just one? God damn. I mean, I don't know. That's just the way I try to see it, I guess. I try to be positive about video games nowadays. Even fucking Final Fantasy 16, which I had some big fucking issues with, like, about a third of the way through.
Yeah, Yes.
Even that.
What is it you need?
Yeah, but Pyro, we have to tribalize the same fucking game. I know, it has to be. We just
Next
we have
time
to.
I'll have even.
I get it.
better
People love
offerings.
what they love, and you knew that this kind of division would exist. You know, it's okay. Some people are fucking 45 years old and they want to fucking play classic WoW, and you know what? Let them. It was fucking sick, and I bet that they'll love it. But that doesn't mean that it's better for everybody. Just not the case. Okay. And by the way, that also doesn't mean that everyone that plays classic is 45 years old. That's also not what I'm saying. That's not true. Some of my best friends love classic, and they play classic, and I don't play with them. That's why I made a Watt character though, because I really wanted to play with them. And Wrath of the Lich King is enough of a middle ground between vanilla and retail that like I enjoy it, and I think Wrath is a good expansion. I think Wrath is a great expansion, so I'm really enjoying it. But vanilla, I just don't know. It's just not. I just don't have that same connection to it, you know? It's tough. Anyway, we're full. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. As a Warcraft connoisseur, my opinion is superior. Season of Discovery, then? What do you guys think? I'll probably try it out. I don't need to be summoned there, guys. We can just queue, you know? And it's right over there. I'm like right here, you know? I appreciate that, though. By the way, for anyone who's wondering, my highest level collection mount is... I think it's the Icy Infernal thing, but I don't remember what it's called. I think I might have went by it. I'm probably blind. Are these like meta achievement modes? Like why? Can't queue with cross-faction characters yet. Gotta walk in manually. Oh, really? Frost Shard Infernal. Yeah, that's my best one. This one. I think. How many is this? Frost Shard's 350. Yeah, so I don't think... What's 400? What's your most proud possession in WoW? Oh, fuck. I don't know. Oh, I do have the green Fiery Hawk. I thought... Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, this one I didn't get. No, yeah, obviously. No, I don't have that one. So these are not... Yeah, so I need more unique mounts. Then 500 is the otherworldly Auduck. It's like actually transparent at the bottom. Oh my god, the art team is this isn't even fair, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna need that. I could probably get 100 mounts. Can't be that hard, right? I basically have like 2 expansions worth of new mounts to go for. You wrote felt? Oh, I did. I had the Fellfire Hawk, Mount Tacular. How many is this one? $300. Yeah, no stable big enough. Yeah, biting cross. Yeah. So I don't have all the paint colors for that stupid fucking cat from BFA. I don't have a camel. I don't have a mag mammoth, whatever that is. I don't have the emerald drake because I can't get the fucking blazing drake to drop from stupid fucking Deathwing. Ugh. Anyway, let's go in this dungeon. Mount Tacular's 250. Just wait till you see the Otherworldly Odyx special effects. Stop it. Ooh. The mammoth you can get pretty easy. I can tell you what your rarest mount is if you're curious. What is it? Void Talon or something? I stream usually starting around noon Pacific time, Kylo. Modeled Drake, apparently. Didn't they like give this out for free or something to a bunch of people? Or no, that was the Fell Drake. Yeah, this one's pretty fucking rare. All right, let's go. Sorry, let's go. People got shit to do. See ya. We gotta free the homies.
Who's stealing our meat?
It's me, motherfucker. You gonna have to find some new meat. Hey, Naomisha. Oh my gosh, every time you come in with that those freaking hedgehog emotes, and they're so cute. That's me every time. Who else feels like they're on a race snail from the Neverending Story? The Neverending Story when they're on snail mounts? I don't think I have a snail mount. I don't think I'm cool enough for one of those.
Meat thieves! Kill them, ruin them, destroy them!
We could just fucking, yeah, just get it all. Let's do it. That's okay. C to the O to the E-R-Y. C to the O to the to the R-Y. C to the O to the R-Y, sorry. C to the O. I see what's going on there. I see it's clicking now. It's taking me a second to get there, but I'm slowly decoding. I appreciate it. There's been a lot of stuff on the YouTube channel, so I hope that even if you're not able to keep up with the streaming, that you're enjoying that. And
Meat thieves!
Yeah.
We rip you apart!
I'm also comprehending what is happening in this dungeon now.
Waiting for? Bring us meat thieves!
Well, that should have been a mouse over, but it is what it is.
I take stolen meat from your bones! Caught it! Oh! Didn't cut deep enough!
Oh, I don't have music set to loop. That's part of why it's getting so quiet. I started WoW a week ago, and I understand absolutely nothing.
I must get close.
Yeah, it's going a little faster than last time. Yeah, my goodness. That group we had before, that was tough.
Too late.
Probably should have probably done heroic. I don't know if I can. Can I? You can? What eye level are you? Do you need eye level or do you just need to be level 70? I'm 326. When pre-made into a dungeon, you just need to be level 70. I mean, sure, at 70 you can just get dragged through. I guess I just like forget like what you're able to do. Theoretically, you can go into Mythic right now. I mean, I guess I am max level. I guess I am just doing quests for quests at this point. I'm not really doing it to get... Yeah, I guess I yeah.
You killed Dreamhouse. Strong feet.
The new zone has great gear upgrades. The new zone's very pog. The Dream has 415 quest gear. So that sounds like that's really what I should just worry about doing. You can just buy new gear from that auction house too. Lots of new crafting stuff. Yeah, I don't really think I have enough gold for that, homie. It's 10k a piece. Oh. Well, that's not too bad. New zone will deck you out quickly. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to worry about it right now. But going forward, when we do story dungeons, we'll probably just do them on heroic instead. Because I'm gonna keep doing the story, you know, so when I do the next dungeon, we'll probably just, you know.
I am out of range.
Thing is, he has a long way till the story reaches Emerald Dream.
Your feet! You killed the Hunt Leader. Clever.
Probably do it on Mythic. Maybe, probably with the group that I have. Maybe we'll do them on Mythic then. Yeah, probably Mythic 0. Heroics probably are just unnecessary. But it means I'll have to be able to heal. But it's not going to matter that much because... I mean, our tank is not taking any damage. You won't need to heal in Mythic 0. I kind of thought so. Yeah, we're not really feeling much here. Oh, see, pulling like that. See, I did it again. But it's fine, though, because this tank can get aggro and not die.
Everything rots away in the end. I can
Especially a bear boy? Okay.
But claim everything. I will wither this world and eat its bones.
I was a new player in Shadowlands. Anything is possible. Yo, that is a fucking bar if I've ever heard one. God damn. Remember to be inside? Yeah.
Your corpse corpses will spread the rot.
True classic.
No, I will not lose more. The rot
Yeah, me too. I'm still playing. Cool. So good to see you playing WoW again, Mr. Lore Speculation Videos. Thanks, Jolliness.
claim your withered
Yeah, there's been
bones,
some good
your
stuff on the YouTube
bones, everything.
channel recently. Sky Terror pattern. Also, that's a huge ring upgrade. I should put that on. All right. That was it, huh? Let's get
Where
the
have
fuck out of
you
here.
come from?
That was quick.
You must be new around here. Until next we meet.
Bloodied wedding ring? I don't know if I want that. Jesus. I had a thought. Well of Eternity was created by Amanthul. Anything that goes near trolls become else more like some genie becomes more humanoid like the Titans, like a passive ordering. And they infused the Wellspring at the Dragon Isles with order magic as well. Makes me wonder about the Well of Eternity in its entirety. I think we just don't really know the truth of it. Do I have to, what are you guys going back in for? Do I have to change the difficulty in order to, what are you guys doing? Are we going again? You're still inside? Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. I of course, I knew that. It looked kind of like where we came in, so I was kind of confused. Did you want to do Mythic 0 once? Yeah, fuck it. Let's get some gear. Let's get a couple pieces of gear. It'll make me doing questing easier too. There's people inside still. Our warrior friend is still inside. If you get rings from the dungeons or dungeon quests, check out the description. Some of them have yellow text about Tuskars. If you get 3 like that, you can buy an otter mount for them. Shut the fuck. What? There are rings that you can get? Is it from quests or is it from... What is it from? Pyro, I just found a fucking crazy book in the Emerald Dream that says a lot, but one quote that stands out is perhaps Azeroth herself was touched by all these forces, or could she be their true source? I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty fucking crazy, huh? Check the one you just got with the dungeon, the one I put on. It's the bloodied wedding ring, so it doesn't have any... It's the same one I had in my inventory here. It doesn't have any special text. El lo sabe. Valentinra? Oh, there we go. Has to drop from the dungeon, not from the quest. Okay, here we go. Hey, Rosa. I'm glad you're back to WoW. I left a while back, but you seem to be of a happier demeanor. Welcome back to my favorite Lord Heart. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, things that I think have gotten a lot better for me recently. Thanks so much for all the follows, you guys. Holy fucking shit, there's so many.
Of good content. D.
Holy shit. Waffle Pant, dude. So Chariot, Tony, Jalinus, Wanrix, Verbatim Lover, Beryl, Ziknarf, Zamax, YFN, Karmakazi Nepsi, Waffle Pancake, Boulder Boss, Diego Morav, thank you. Greeny with the Prime for 14 months. Thank you so much. Roser, thank you for the 24 months. 2 years. And Spinning Crane, thank you for the follow. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I thought you needed to have the flavor text. I might be wrong. You can get some rings from quests, but they also drop from bosses. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with Mythic.
Our paths shall...
Who's stealing our meat?
Yeah, it's true, Chris. Yeah, I would highly recommend joining the Discord. It's really active, great community. People are super nice and hang out and play games together. Sometimes, you know, Final Fantasy, sometimes other games, sometimes WoW. I guess now, you know, people play all sorts of stuff together. And there's a WoW chat channel where people speculate and share their theories with each other, which is super fucking active. And yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Be careful out there.
I don't think I ever changed my ping button, by the way. I think my ping is still fucked up. Anyone here has context on what's Grim Totem doing in the Dragon Isles and how does he know about the primals? I don't know. Should the WoW chat be split into multiple chats like it used to be? Not right now, no. Maybe we'll get to that point, but not at the moment.
Meet thieves. Kill them. Ruin them. Destroy them.
Yo, don't give me any more spoilers on the dream stuff, please. Please, please, please. I really don't want a bunch of spoilers. I don't want to hear about Xavius or any of that shit, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but no more, no more. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not surprised that Xavius is still around, that fucker. Or pieces of him or something. I'll get there, I'll get there. I know you're excited, I know.
Now I have a story to tell.
Here, come for us, meat thieves. We rip you apart.
I have golf with friends PTSD.
What you waiting for?
I love golf with your friends.
Meat thieves.
I'm really good at it. It's fun. Yo, Spinning Crane, Corgilla, Katerin, J Turon, and Siravia. Thank you so much for the follows. I think I saw 20 of your videos today. Pure gold. Thank you. Thank you, Diego.
Let me show you a good
Thanks.
Too far away.
That's sick. That's sick. That's awesome. Oh, I probably should have used.
And slice. Oh, true. Didn't cut deep enough.
Wow. I just got a fucking two-handed mace. Let's go. And a trinket. Yo! Huge. Cool. Huge. Sorry, guys. Yo, that mount is fucking sick. That's from pre-ordering the Kata thing, right? Or like Kata Ultimate Edition or some shit. Yeah, that rag elemental's fucking dope. I like that. I'm really happy to see how people are responding after BlizzCon. Yeah, I think it's like kind of shocking, but at the same time, like, you know, times change, Garrosh. You feel me? I just interrupted my own shit. Reload if the stream froze. Reload. It's been having some issues today. I'm not sure why.
I must get closer.
Unstable plant matter. Look at these things. Look at as these plants like decay, how they're like turning into fucking horrific abominations of shit. I don't like it, dude. It's like, what if a world tree gets infected with decay? What then? Does it turn into a fucking old god? Like, what the fuck is happening?
I am out of range.
Yeah, this thing is fucking... Dude. Jesus Christ. Chris finally caused me to one-shot the game. There you go.
Get back!
Why is this Demon Hunter's abilities doing rainbow effects?
Strong meat.
Do they have like a toy on or something? They must have like a toy on, right? He's gay. Yeah, is that all it is? World of Wokecraft, am I right? It's cool. No, I was like, is that like a new thing? There's like so much new stuff that I don't really know what's just like a toy anymore and like what's customization option. Looks less old god, more old school Scourge, IMO. I don't disagree in this case, but I also wonder, does it have to do with what type of stasis and what type of decay, you know? Is void a different type of decay, so to speak? Because it does seem to be entropy or decay, like in a sense. Decay being a little different. I think decay is still a little more tied to life, whereas void is entropy. It's a little different, I think. But I still think that they're like related in a sense. And I think that they're arranged on the on one of the cosmology charts as such. I have like a 3-minute stream delay after that freeze. Did you refresh? Someone recommend that they, yeah, maybe like restart. It shouldn't be that much of a delay. For the record, there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm gay and make no apologies for being me. No, we're not making fun of. We're not making fun of gay people. It's a fucking. It was literally a rainbow. You know what I mean? Like, someone was making a pretty harmless joke, I think. I don't think it was meant to be offensive. I am getting eaten by this fucking bird.
Watch your feet!
I sensed something worse in the chat earlier.
Come, cubs, feeding time! You killed the hunt leader.
Not sure what that means.
Clever meat.
Let's move on. Look.
Come to me, clever meat. I'll wither your strength myself.
Thank you very much. Huge. Twitch just being dumb, yeah. It's gonna be fucking annoying sometimes. Anyone copying homophobic or transphobic in the chat will catch an immediate ban by me. Yeah, true. True. Taro, shut the fuck up.
Everything rots away in the air.
Is this dispellable?
Control.
Oh my god, am I just like not dispelling something that I should be?
Reclaim everything. I will wither this world.
Sorry about that.
And eat its bones.
It's a disease, yeah. I can get rid of it once. Okay. How do you like Evoker? It seems really strong. But I don't know. I think my teammates are just really strong. Seems like it can do like kind of a lot of damage. I think I accidentally pulled some extra shit like I always fucking do. There's not much defensive other than heals, true. Have you figured out the rest of the lore for the next 3 expansions? No, of course not. That's... I don't think anyone can do that. But I have some ideas, so...
Your corpses will spread the rot.
That is tragic right there. Oh, never mind. It was still in range.
This power obeys me.
We know one thing for sure. We're fighting ANR the Lifebinder. Oh, we definitely are. Well, that's gonna happen.
No, I will not lose more. The rot
Hey, that was the first mythic run for like half the people in the group.
I will claim your withered bones, your homes, everything.
Hey, a keystone. Yeah. Yeah.
A crafting recipe. Titan Training Matrix 4. What? Unfortunately, nobody can be told what the Titan Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. What? What? Look at that. Are you serious? No one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. Dude, we are... we are literally living in the Titan Matrix. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable.